just a different view. Hello everyone, I hope you are all having a good day. We are back in our 1.17 or thereabout Survive and Thrive series world. And last episode we finished off the iron farm, but this looks different than what we did. Because I backed up the world and I did some AFKing, and when I got back on, I was like, you know, I feel like I should have more iron than I have. And I came up and our villagers were witches. So I took advantage of the new block, which is a lightning rod. Yeah. And I also built, just in case, another level above it. Make sure. Today we are going to be building a greenhouse. And basically by that I mean we're going to build probably a couple farms, probably some sugarcane and wheat farms. More automatic than what we currently have. But I also want to travel around and see if I can't find a good source of sand. I'm looking for a desert. So I'm going to run off. Not terribly interesting, but it's a little pretty. I seem to have found a flower biome. Very, very flowery. Ah, would you look at that? We found another settlement. There's more people that live out by us. We're a closer connected community than we thought. Let's just see what everyone's up to. Oh, don't mind if I do. I'll take the iron pickaxe as well. I'll take the chest. Let's see what everyone else is up to. Well, this is neat. I found one of those nether fortress, nether places that just kind of spawn here and there. We appear to have found a nice amount of sand. Not a desert by any means, but it's a decent sized beach. It actually might lead into a desert. So I'm going to harvest away, get a few stacks of sand, and head back to base. Alright, so I kept kind of wandering around. I found another one of those nether things. I haven't checked it out yet, what it has for loot, but I found bamboo. I found a jungle, I found a desert. So I'm just gonna collect a nice amount of bamboo. And I think I can grow bamboo. So, I mean, I feel like this should be enough. I'll go and check what's over here. I'm thinking of grabbing some coconuts as well, or cocoa. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but I noticed a large portion of my non-existent viewers aren't subscribed. With content uploaded every Tuesday and Friday, there is no reason for you not to subscribe, besides my videos not being entertaining. So please subscribe. It would help me out a lot, and it's free for the first 90 days. Alright, we are on update 21, week 10A. And they added, finally, a bunch of variations of these blocks, so we can use our deep slate to get those. We might be able to use raw deep slate. Seems I have none, but yeah, regular deep slate or cobbled deep slate might be able to give us it right off the bat. Don't know, but either way, we are starting our greenhouse, and it is going to be right here. It's going to be I'll need an area that is, just thinking here, 1 second, an area that is 8 wide, but I'll actually need to make it so it's at least 10 wide, and I'll probably want to make it so it's a little wider than that yet. This is going to be a fairly simple farm design, but at the same time, it's going to be a little advanced because we're going to use something called a flying machine. And flying machines are fun. We're going to have a lot of fun with it. So I think I'll make it, right now it's 12 wide, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Cool. I'm gonna make it wall 8, wall a couple more wide. Yeah, 3 more wide, I think. That should do it. Because I kind of want to have a greenhouse that I can walk along the side of it and watch and like take a look at it. But the main actual machine is going to go from probably here, and it's probably going to go maybe 10 blocks into that mountain. It's going to be a pretty big farm. So I got a lot to dig, and I also want it to be almost like 10 tall. So I've got quite a bit of work ahead of me. But yeah. It'll be worth it, but I'll probably jump back when all this is done. All right, just got a bunch of it cleared out. I started this. I don't think I'm going to go 100% in. I think I'm going to stop. Probably where I have it there, and just kind of have it as like a nice zone, I guess, hangout zone. I'll have the farm come out to right here where I normally planned. So this, it's not going to be made out of cobblestone though. Now back here I already did a bit of prep work, not really a lot of prep work. But the flying machine will be built right in here, on this layer that I'm removing right now. So it's going to be floating here, and it will have 8 block radius that it will take off, and then all this will be this layer here where the cobblestone is will be where the bamboo sits. And I might mix it up and do bamboo and reeds, and I have an idea to get reeds in here. I could do reeds along the side and have water under here, which would allow me to place reeds all the way along the side. But I would lose out on a fair bit of harvesting potential for bamboo, but I don't think I'm going to have like a bamboo shortage or anything like that. Anyways, on the very top layer here, I'll have a row of observers. They'll each have a redstone behind them. They'll then send the signal down here to this slot, which will light a fire, which will cause it to go all the way across. It'll come over here, and the moment it hits this wall, I'm gonna have obsidian along the back so it doesn't push it. It'll basically, this wall is gonna be like a couple layers thick, maybe 3. I'm gonna try to get away with 2 though, try and make it kind of a horizontal system. But it will land and immediately get sent back and go into its resting spot. So that is the plan. I'm just gonna start kind of building some stuff up. Gonna grab a chest and pick up all that dirt. replace the floor with more dirt, and the walls are going to be mostly jungle wood, I think. All right, one more thing I forgot to mention is I had to clear out a hole underneath because we'll need to have a collection system. So we're going to use 8 rows of minecarts on hoppers, and they will be stored over here on the same side, but they will not activate until the flying machine hits over here. That way everything will basically be dropped on the ground, and they'll have a much higher chance of picking stuff up. And I think if I can make it work, I think I should be able to. The spot where they stop will have a row of hoppers going into probably a dropper clock, and they'll shoot those things up into a water stream, and then they'll come up over here and get collected up in a set of boxes. So more or less we're basically as good to start constructing stuff, which is nice. So I'm just gonna place down the first few blocks with you guys, and then jump a little bit forward. So not many people like jungle planks, I don't think. I've always been a fan of them. Like, I don't know why, but the block has always just looked really good to me. I got like a nice, easy on the eyes color, not super strong. And do something a little more interesting over here. So yeah, I'll do a row of 3 all the way back. This area will get filled with I'll probably do all the way up to the top. So I'm gonna take some stairs and go just like that, just to give it a little bit more texture and depth to the wall. So we're over here. It'll look like it has a little bit more to it. And any structure that looks like it has some depth to it is almost always a good thing. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna finish up this digging here and harvest my jungle trees and replant and yada 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 for quite a while. Alright, I've made quite a bit of progress. I have the waiting room and the actual farm room done, as well as the flying machine, but I'll go over a couple things just to kind of get you up to date. So come down here, I just have an observer, goes up, and that leads to a very simply a dispenser with a water bucket in it, which I'm using water instead of fire because I'd rather not light this thing on fire. And it actually works over there. On this side, it wouldn't really work the same way. If you look at this, so we got one sticky piston facing this way with slime blocks, 3 of them, then a block, and another sticky piston facing this way, and I kind of make a weird L shape to go over here with 4 slime blocks and another regular block, and then we got 2 observers, which cause the flying machine to fly. So it can, this is a bi-directional flying machine, so this will spit out a bit of fire, cause this to update, and it will fly all the way across to that side. And then as soon as it hits there, it'll double tick the water and it'll fly straight back. Because this will be like the resting zone for the combine. Observers up here will basically allow me to detect when the bamboo has grown high enough. And if we go down below here, I started this. So hopper minecarts can grab through blocks and it'll just go from one side to the other side. And I don't have any other booster rails in here, but it does make it all the way across and back quite easily. So at this point, I am just going to finish setting up the rails all the way across. And also I'm going to put water above all these blocks so I can have reeds along one side. And yeah, next update, we should be pretty much operating. Got the greenhouse finished here. We just grabbing the bamboo and stuff. So along this wall, so I can light up the place, I have sugarcane. And everywhere else will be filled with bamboo. Which grows extremely fast. Holy. I don't think I'll have enough bamboo to fill up the entire thing, but I should be able to get pretty close. Alright, so that's all the bamboo I can do for now. I'm gonna have to take at least one, put it over here so we can actually use the system. Yeah, so I already went over that. I can't get down here anymore. I just thought I can. Drop that torch back. Nope, not a chest. Torch. Alright. So, it's gonna be extremely messy for now. So this will hold all my items. Theory it should, at least. I'm wondering if they're all going to be locked or something. That is a possibility. Well, I will test that out real quick. Another hopper. And just digging myself out. Super messy redstone, but right now, with any luck, no such luck, it all got stuck. Alright, so I gotta unlock all these things. Oh, let's be a moment. Okay, I got it working now. I just had to push the torch one further. And now I'll have 4 dirt blocks in that, or dirt blocks in that chest. So the reason why I did like this, so it loops around on the other side, is because if you have minecarts side by side, they kind of push on each other, and then I was having issues where they're getting stuck. And I also can stop them either. I could solve that issue by having them always move. But I would rather have them stopped. Now if we hop up here, I'm leaving this open because anything that falls is going to be able to get picked up there. I'm not too worried about that. And I'm going to try this. Leave this door open so I can jump in there. That's why I give it one quick boost of time. Alright, so it starts moving. It just keeps knocking everything down and everything just kind of sticking around on the ground. Then it's going to hit right here. And it turns right around. Now you might be able to hear. Okay, I was hoping you'd be able to hear a faint sound of minecarts, but it seems I have another issue here. Alright, I seem to have everything working this time. So this goes all the way across. I'm just gonna jump down here. Now 4 minecarts should go racing off. Yep. And I have a feeling that they miss a couple items. There's definitely something going on. This one got back really quick, which makes me think it didn't actually make the turn over there. It's kind of hard to see what's over there anymore. But if we come up here, yeah, the far one definitely is having some kind of issue over here. Not sure what it would be though. So I feel like this might help and allow them to basically they shouldn't have any issues turning corners and stuff. Just gonna try run it one more time. Also, bamboo grows so ridiculously quick. Okay. I'm just gonna look back one more block, just so I don't get in the way. Okay, all 4 are moving a bit better. The last one's a little slow. It's kind of interesting that it's so slow. But we can solve that issue pretty quick by putting a couple boost rails in the middle. Interesting. Alright, well, I'm gonna fix this up and then I don't know, I'll have to see how much time this episode's been and potentially figure out something else to do for this episode. Yeah, this thing is like so efficient, getting tons of bamboo. And it looks like everything over here is working a lot better than it was. It'll just be setting up a storage unit right over here. But that's going to require some waterways and another dispenser. Yeah. Just a different view of this thing in action. Pretty cool actually to watch it. You can see the mine carts going under and grabbing everything. Not 100% perfect, but yeah, it works. I could probably put a manual switch for sending the minecarts out just so that I can ensure everything gets picked up if I'm ever in great need. Yeah, something easy as that will cause them to go. Alright. I think I may be calling that the end of the episode. I think we got quite a bit done. Iron Farm is still going. That zombie really likes me though. And yeah, the iron's coming slowly but surely. For a moment I figured out how this thing worked. I'm gonna have to chop those down. Hey, you're still here. Must just be us. Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe. It's free. New videos every Tuesday and Friday. Top video is recent. Bottom one, YouTube knows what you want. I've been Sorrow. Keep in touch, and I'll see you around.